Hello everyone. Today I want to share a powerful story about pain, courage, and the strength of never giving up. In a small, quiet village lived a boy named Ayan. Life had never been easy for him. His family was poor, his clothes were old, and sometimes there wasn't even enough food on the table. While other children laughed and played after school, Ayan often worked to help his mother earn a little money. Many people in the village believed Ayan would never become anything important. They saw his struggles and assumed his future would be the same as his present. But they didn't know the fire inside his heart. Every morning, Ayan walked 5 kilometers to school. The road was dusty, the sun was hot, and sometimes his shoes were so worn that stones hurt his feet, yet he never complained. One day, his teacher asked the class a question. What do you want to become in the future? Some students said they wanted to be doctors. Some said engineers. Others simply laughed and said they didn't know. When it was Ayan's turn, the class became quiet. He stood up slowly and said, I want to become someone who proves that a poor boy can still achieve great things. Some students laughed. A few whispered that he was dreaming too big. But Ayan didn't sit down with shame. Instead, he sat down with determination. Life tested him again and again. His father fell sick, and the responsibility of the family fell on his young shoulders. After school, he worked in a small shop. Late at night, when everyone slept, Ayan studied under a dim light. There were nights when exhaustion made his eyes close while reading. There were days when hunger made it hard to concentrate. But every time he felt like quitting, he reminded himself of one simple promise. I will not give up. Years passed. The same boy who once walked barefoot to school eventually passed his exams with the highest marks in his district. Scholarships followed, opportunities opened. People who once doubted him began to admire him. But the most powerful moment came years later. Ayan returned to his village, not as the poor boy people pitied, but as a successful man who had achieved his dreams. He built a small school in the village so that other children would never have to struggle the way he did. Standing in front of the students, he shared the lesson that changed his life. Your circumstances do not define your future. Your courage does. The children listened with wide eyes. Because in that moment, they weren't just seeing a successful man. They were seeing proof that hope, determination, and hard work can transform even the hardest life into something extraordinary. Sometimes life will test you. Sometimes people will doubt you. Sometimes the road will feel too long. But remember this, the people who succeed are not the ones who never fall. They are the ones who refuse to stay down. I hope this story reminded you that no matter how difficult your journey may seem, your strength, your dreams, and your determination can change everything. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed this story.